This is a new video. I've got them on mute. There's Steve. There's Chardula in the smaller window. This guy Poinkin, and he's wearing a military, I think that's when he first showed up, FOH, Fortress on a Hill or something. I never listened to it. It's like a blog or something. I think it was devoted to military. I don't know. Something called probability. Like his face, I just noticed it. He hit the tipping point. That thing's going up all the time. That's why he shoots for that vapor. Chardula's sick of his hand wave, his violent hand gestations. Chardula's tired of Steve's frickin' cartoon face. Pointing in, they scripted him to keep saying over and over again, "We're living in a cartoon." Well, today, this is it, the video. You're the cartoon. That's this video. Had a little something I did yesterday, Elwood with a game show. Maybe I can sneak that in here somewhere. I think they had it set up where the guest on Elwood had both a teleprompter and he could see the other people. I proved the teleprompter through Jamal Thomas. There it is. A couple photos up there. There's Ted Baxter. And there's Brandon Darby and Cassandra Fairbanks. Darby was a lefty like Steve and Pasta. And what's her face there? Cassandra, she was more like the libertarian right-winger conspiracook. So she was at Sputnik. She was working with Tim Pool. Yes, Tim Pool. So all this garbage has been identified. This guy, Poinkin, is strung out at the end of the line for drug addiction. That's what you end up with. He's moving from stage 3 to stage 4 with tardive dyskinesia. It's an up and down scrunchy face. It's Yosemite Sam. He's got those big 2 pouches for cheeks. He's like the character roles in those old westerns. Yip-yee-yee. Oh, what's he doing there? The wild, violent. See, Pasta's kind of tired of it. Look at this right there, his face. It's called Don. That's why he goes to the vape. He's shaking. It's called involuntary body tremors. This guy, this is a nasty proverbial COINTELPRO troll. Look at him shaking. Look at him throw his hands around. Look at how bitter, nasty he is. He's a fake. He's a poser. He's a disinfo shill for the Five Eyes. As is Pasta Face. I keep forgetting this is on mute. It's got loud noises going on right here. The coffee maker and the AC. I could talk through about 12 more minutes of this stuff. I'm not sure how much more needs to be. done, I figured you can't just quit something cold turkey. I mean, you can't try to quit it. You have to need a little vaccine, a little bit of the badness of it, to not run away from it, to then be able to see the futility of downloading this type of video. It still wasn't that easy to do so. I got this over at Rumble, but it was a hassle, and only the beginning of this worked. Just showing this to verify that the guy's into the beyond moderate. Every second of his face is a grimace at this point. He's looking at Pasta's computer. So in this one, if you go back to the beginning, he seemed to be moving around from one. There are about 4 or 5 spots he can look at to see the script right there, and including his the telephones. He's looking at his computer now. It was all revealed through Jamal Thomas and fault lines. So I'm ready to quit. See, I need special interests because I have autism. This has been one of my special interests. There's nothing more I can come up with on this junk stuff. So that's why I'm confident to say that I'm finally ready to substitute this bad habit. I don't give an F about Kim Iverson, Sam Cedar, Cenk Uygur, Joe Rogan. I don't see much of Joe Rogan. I haven't been to Daily Mail in quite a bit either. I just no longer care. I'm starting to solidify full days of special interests. That doesn't include this crap. It's incestuous. They have the same guests. They go on the same shows. They reboot it. Kim Iverson goes on Franco, goes on this show. So I can add some more to this, and I have 5 other minutes about from the Graham Elwood thing. And I also have downloaded that I might as well use. I wrote down some notes too, like some of my older school videos on this stuff when I was just picking up momentum to fixate on it. And it ended up being called the ecosystem by those people. The insiders who've been following this, they know who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to name names. But they led to Jimmy Jean. It was weird. Brisson is connected to Jimmy Jean. So even there, it was controlled opposition. And then the 2 people we had never heard of, they ended up hating each other. I'm not going to go into that. I had nothing to do with it. I condemned What's-Her-Face, who continues to stalk my channel, but I'm not going to mention her to give her the advertisements. I mean, she's just not in my weight class. I make real videos. I talked over, what was that thing? I'm Marcuse. Some of that stuff is gold. So there's pointing and flashing his violent arms. I've run out of video. I'll be back. That sort of thing. I'll be back. Here goes. Keep forgetting to take a screenshot of Yosemite Sam. We'll have to do that next time. There's only a few minutes after this. This could be the big finish to my coverage of the ecosystem. I'll say never. But I don't really care as it is. I've got them pinned and pegged and exposed. It was that force the vote thing. That's when I went from sleuthing backwater disinfo shills like Manitalk and Ebon Kim are tied to the hip of Jamal Thomas. So after this and then a couple more minutes, so in about 5 minutes, I'll put in the one I did the 5 minutes I did yesterday on the Graham Elwood game show. I'm just going to add in that I think the guy could see the other people. I think 2 devices were showing up in his glasses. I do believe there was text. So that's coming up in about 5 minutes on the Graham Elwood game show. I think even those are scripted. I could see the guy moving his eyes horizontally. And then I have the old school thing I mentioned briefly a few minutes back. I've got notes from it, the Reefer After Dark. I downloaded that, so I have a few notes on that, not much. And then a Franco panel. I don't have much either on that, but I could probably cobble together some more of this type of stuff, observation stuff. But on those other guys, I'm drinking my afternoon coffee. I've got jigsaw puzzles. I'm living the life. So I no longer need these chumps to keep me preoccupied with something I got used to. So I got used to Yosemite Sam's, that face he makes. It's not that I get used to it, it's that it's a pattern. It's a drug-induced pattern, and plus all that, his arms going all over the place. He can't breathe. He doesn't even know how to breathe. I have programmed myself to breathe. I am in close approximating to the Buddhist realm of, that's the intake of the breath. There's the exhale of the breath. That sort of, I forgot to breathe. Breath in. It's like wax on, wax off. They made fun of, is that Arnold from Happy Days? He was in the movie Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off. That's how cool we were back in the day. We knew when something was funny. The older people got like Life Before Internet. I'd say entertainment, all that stuff, medium entertainment stuff, that fizzled out. Oh, we're coming to the end of this. Alright. That fizzled out about 1980. The 70s was still pretty cool. Then the 80s, 90s, O's. It was done. 2 minutes of this. And then that's it. So there's Yosemite Sam. It's a cartoon world. That'll be the title for my video. It's a cartoon world. And in a couple minutes, we have the 5 minutes that I already did yesterday. Just have one note here in between coming up with this new 5 minutes. These people are toxic, so I'm ready to stop stop looking at toxic people. I learned what I wanted to learn. I wanted to find out of the effects of drugs. It defies probability how many of them are spent, so to speak. So then we're going to go to that Elwood game show very soon. Soon enough. Pointing I think, had a psychotic break. I've said that before, but I can see it. All that vaping. He doesn't know how to breathe. So when he's vaping in, he's not breathing either. He's breathing in smoke. He's ingesting something. Sure, it seems much more healthy than cigarettes, but how much? I don't know. Maybe a lot. He's doing that more than anyone must vape. He does it non-stop. He's not doing it there because he's talking. He does face yoga. He tries to delete his face. So this is just about wrapping itself up, and then I'll have to shut up, and it'll be tough, but I'll try to say a few things. I'm speaking soon because I did this coming up about where is it? Sick of looking at pointing. God, he's done. He's trying to hide his face now. At some point, he can't smoke every second. Yet he comes close. He's angry, bitter, wild, just too much.
How is this like that? Those are a lot of ingredients. I don't think I even know that many people that are GMO free and organic. Like,
so even the fake game shows.
I have more ingredients than people that are GMO free.
Even the game shows are rigged, or scripted.
That's right, Matt. You're doing shows here, but you're going to be moving to LA soon, right?
Look at that clown at the bottom right corner. Says,
"Gonna happen."
Hey, I want to say, maybe I'll make a few short videos. The awkward sounds are from them, so that's why I had to turn them down a lot lower than I wanted to. Their voices are actually okay.
Oh, I'm pretty good.
Except for the guy in that bottom right corner. Cone's got a good voice. Elwood's okay with the volume, good voice.
I don't know if you know this, but
Ronnie Placone in that
wild boar here.
range.
It's a pretty intense thing.
Let's breathe the script is bouncing directly off of that guy's glasses in the bottom corner.
Of course, I'm great with my hands as a result.
There's going to be a part 2 to this 5-minute quickie video. And I also have some other stuff.
The hunting episode
that
of Anything Can Happen.
I can make quick. Why is it a double videos on? It's a double more I'm pointing in. That's their bad sounds.
I will read a quote from
I think they do that on purpose. In a lot of the cases.
Presidential cabinet or key
Grant is so high. Hello, Palm. That was them, boys.
Speaker of the House or
they're effing. Alright, calm down. Note to myself, Ron Placone, you loser. You're not funny. Come on, that's nasty. We only know who Ron Placone is because his dad or uncle is Jimmy Dore.
You get a point.
You can just tell.
A bonus point by
guessing that proof.
Person of that party.
Background noise. Sonic, you idiots. Yeah, what was that? Delight from Clarice Comedy.
Person with the most points at the end of
round she's kind of cute.
Gets to choose the
so these are weak people. All right, that's it. Well, no, there'll be more. I'll be back.
And of course, the winner.
They're exposed as scripted. They're exposed as planted. So look at that idiot at the bottom right corner. He's the reason that I downloaded this and I'm cropping him out.
We've been doing this.
They fake as a Zoom meeting. Keeps talking to someone to the side.
Anything can happen. Much like politics in America, anything can happen.
His eyes just went horizontally. So that guy in the right corner is what's termed as a rat snitch, junkie informant.
Fantastic. Who Which Democrat or Republican?
The
said
script is right in that
quote,
guy's eyeglasses.
"I
These
would
are
have made a
morons.
good pope."
These are idiots. They gaslight themselves their whole lives. Look at that weird face
Clarice
that
Lee,
guy's making
congratulations.
there in
You
the
were
right
on the board
corner.
with your very first point out of the gate.
Right, make
strong,
more
representing
coffee
the
cup
beautiful island of Oahu
sounds,
quite well.
low humming
I can't
static
forget
sounds. Sure,
your
why
points,
not?
Clarice. Which famous Republican
You're trying
said
to
this quote? I would have made
find
a
the next
good pope.
Mannings and Snowdens. Obviously, you losers who have been exposed.
Well,
Fully
you should at least
exposed.
guess.
Look at this idiot
The police chief in the
with
city
the
blamed
script
BLM protesters
bouncing
for the
off
death of
his
George
glasses,
Floyd,
and then he
saying
fakes
quote,
that
his blood is on your hands too. Quote,
he
no
wasn't
disciplinary
following.
action
He
was
missed
taken.
the question.
Was this said in A, Minneapolis, Minnesota, B, Helena, Montana, C, Portland, Oregon, or D, Los Angeles, California? So the police chief in one of those cities said that.
I see.
So they.
Oh, but you can take it, Therese.
So they're even scripting.
Your hand's not raised.
They're scripting
I did raise it. But
things like this.
Cut out, and I couldn't hear the second part of the question because I just heard George Floyd in what city, and I raised my
Horizontal
hand.
movement.
Okay, fair enough.
So
Fair
I
enough.
didn't get to hear the actual phrasing of the question.
Duper's delight for all four of
I
them,
will defer to Clarice.
because they all know what's
All right,
going
Clarice.
on.
Which
Clarice
city?
Lee is cracking up
Hey,
this whole way, and I've only picked out
That is
less than 5
incorrect.
minutes of video, and I've already
JP,
seen her
you
in
now
full
have
Duper's delight
a
mode the
chance to
whole
take
way.
the lead
People
going
can't just live
into
normal
round
lives
3.
and be good people. They have to cheat.
I will read
They
it
have to
again.
be
The police chief
disgusting
in
drug
this
addicts. I was going to use a couple other videos as shtick content, but I decided against that. I am officially done with caring about anything to do with them. All of them. All of it, as they say. I've also decided to stop spending money on stamps. So that's 2 less pursuits. People with autism get sensory overload, which is why they get focused on hobbies and stuff. I'm going to clean. I'm going to clean. Cleaning is a special interest, but it's one that obviously is not fun. So I won't be doing that too much, but it's there. It's better than wasting time on those people. I'm up to an hour and a half per day. Qigong. That's Qigong. The 18 moves. I can do them. It's all about the breathing. Got jigsaw puzzles. For medium, I listen to a lot of philosophy, social psychology, the basic lectures and documentaries for being passive. But I usually try to have that as background. I've got some things that can keep me busy. There's stuff keeping me busy that's very personal. I'm doing the so-called psychoanalysis. Basically, there's memory in the body. One doesn't have to go deep into trauma. One doesn't have to dwell on all that because it's in our body. It's there. So if one can come to terms with it being there, that apparently suffices to get past it for good, in a meaningful way. Not to deny it. I guess that's about it. I'm looking forward to Qigong and jigsaw puzzles. Perhaps cleaning. What is it? It's 10 to 4 p.m. I sleep normal hours, so it wouldn't possibly be 4 a.m. It's coming up to 4:20 in speech. Well, that's the Aspie world that I live, looking at these numbers. Okay, thanks for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.